Welcome back to the Archery show here in the beautiful Tlaxcala. Today we get an amazing competition in the compound division. And for this we have Sara. Sara, congratulations, you did really nice job. How are you?
I'm really happy because, well, obviously I was really nervous, but at the end everything ended up to be on my favor, and also for Alejandra. So we're really happy because that was what we wanted, to be both in the podium.
And for the final, how do you feel? How do you feel in that final arrows? You know you have to win this.
Yeah, it's the first time that I came to the finals without any pressure of winning, and I just wanted to have fun. I knew that I had some advantage, but I didn't want that advantage to distract me from doing my job. So I knew I had to shot at 30 in the last end, and I did. I didn't know what my last arrow was until Linda told me it was a 10. But I was so focused on doing a good job that I couldn't believe it. I'm in shock. It's been a busy day, so I still have to process what happened today.
Congratulations, you did amazing job. And also we have a Mr. Perfect, Mike Schulze. Mike, how are you, my friend?
I'm feeling really good, very happy, very satisfied with what I did.
You did amazing job. It was a trouble for some time. We're gonna talk about it. We want you to give us your thoughts when you were behind in that arrows.
For me, it was like that arrow that happened against Miguel. I was just really insecure about myself, and I had a lot of doubt. And instead of just making a good shot, I was just thinking about everything that could go wrong. And like when you think about something go wrong, it goes wrong. So that was just a bad thing for me. And later in the final, I trusted myself more, and I just told myself, just make a good shot, be yourself, and do your thing, and then that's what I did.
Congratulations, you did a really good job. Linda, we get the boards. You know, we saw the women's competition. We have to discuss a little bit about the Sara Lopez going through the competition, remember?
Yes, we had our predictions this morning. I don't think we were that far off. I think we did okay in the morning. So let's get close and see how the brackets went. I'm just gonna stand right here. So we had Ella and Daphne, the first match, which it was a really interesting match. Like, it was so emotional to watch because I think Daphne did amazing.
Yeah.
She shot 147, but Ella shot 148. So it was just 1 point. I just think that Daphne she really enjoyed shooting in her home country.
Yeah, that was amazing. What happened in the first match, Sara? It was a advantage, really.
I was really nervous for the first one because I never shot against her before. I know all the other athletes, but not her. So I didn't know what to expect. And she was really nervous as well as me. But I think I took that advantage in my favor as well. And I was shooting really fast, faster than I usually do. So my coach told me, you have to calm down, take your time. And in the end, I tried, but I was still shooting really fast. So, yeah.
That gave you a confidence for the next match, because the next match wasn't easy. Andrea Maya has the crowd behind them.
Yeah, and I really like her. She's a really nice friend, and it's the second time or third time that we shot together. So I knew she wanted to win, and she wanted to win in front of her family. But it was great. She shot her best, it's shown, and she's really happy. I was talking to her in the hotel, and she's really proud of what she did today.
That was amazing.
And Sara, then we have the finals. So you beat Maya, and then you shoot against Ella Gibson. So what were you thinking right before going into that match? Because, I mean, we've talked about this match for months now, right? Like, this is a match we've been, at least personally, I was waiting for this match because you both are such good archers, and we all look up to you guys. So what were you thinking before going into that match?
I knew everyone wanted that match. At the World Games, I wasn't expecting to be in the individual finals. I was just focusing on the mixed teams. So I lost my focus and I gave up a lot of points, so she took that advantage. In Medellin, I wasn't thinking about that either. I just wanted to focus on my technique because I changed to my back tension. So here, I wasn't thinking either. Like, in my mind, I said, okay, if I lose, then I still have 6. So it doesn't matter. I have to work harder for next year. But as soon as I got that advantage, I took it, and I knew I had to keep shooting 30s until the end.
So you took that into your favor. You took your 6 titles into your favor. And so this is a personal question. I've been wanting to ask you this. How does it feel because you won 7? Do you feel the same every time you win? Does it feel more special every time you win, or does it feel the same that the first time you won? Like, I really want to know.
It always feels different, and this one is the most special one because my family was here for the very first time. So
So it's the first time they've watched you shoot like
Congratulations.
live in a World Cup final?
Yeah, the World Cup finals.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
they've been to Medellin a couple times, but those are World Cups, not World
Yes,
Cup finals.
yes.
And also, well, we had Alejandra, we had Bonnie, who is also a teammate and a coach. I had Jan and Maria, so it was really great to see my family here cheering for me.
So it was special for sure.
Yeah, it was. This
It
one
was-
is the best one for me.
It was special. Also, Jean was in the final. He won the bronze medal. So you are the
See,
couple
I was like,
for
can you
this
imagine
tournament.
if you win? Like, I really wanted him to win just so you both can, and then you
Yeah,
can
I
just, like-
wanted that, but obviously we had Mikey, so.
Yes.
But he did a great job, and we are really proud of him. He was really nervous, but shooting a 150 for the very first time in the finals for him is amazing, and he's really proud.
That was amazing, amazing. Linda, we have to jump also to that side.
Let's
We
go
have
on the other
Mr.
side.
Perfect. Sorry, guys.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm here. Mike, amazing. We saw you shooting against James.
Yeah.
What's happened there? How do you feel in that
I
match?
felt very confident. I knew that at the beginning on I needed to shoot good against Jimmy. He's a great shooter, so I knew that I couldn't give him any advantage. And later on, we shot a shoot off, and I heard that mine was a 0.5 millimeter closer than his. So that's nothing.
I have to confess, we were worried about the shoot off because you are really nice guy. We know you can manage the pressure, but in the before something happens. But today you managed really great, and congratulations
Thank
for
you.
that match. Miguel Becerra.
That was a little bit different. I was just like, I had like an advantage, and that made me really nervous because I started thinking about everything that could go wrong. Because I was here in 2015 at the World Cup final in Mexico City, and I was shooting also against a Mexican, and that was at event that I got target panic. So I was really thinking about, I wasn't shooting my match. I was just thinking, don't get that, don't let it happen, and it did. But I was still good enough to pass to the final.
But Mike, for me,
Yeah.
the amazing thing to watch is that when that happened, I mean, everyone, we were in there watching, and we were like, oh my goodness. But you came back.
Uh-huh.
And you still, you didn't have enough time. You came back, you shot a 9, which was enough to win that match. And then you go into the finals, and you kind of reset. To me, that's something to truly admire from you and learn from you, because I don't think any random archer can do that. So you did it, and that was amazing to watch.
I think I have a lot of bad experiences in finals, so I know what to do and what not to do. So I came back from that summer final, and I just focus on the things that I know that works for me. And I've been really working hard on those. So when I came back in the final, I knew okay, I'm going to focus on this, on that, and just trust myself and enjoy. And that was a part I didn't do in the semi-final. I didn't enjoy my match at all. Even though I had a decent score, I still was not what I wanted to be at. So I really was the final. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. I just want to have fun.
Yes, and maybe you were anticipating a little bit, I'm going against Miguel, it's going to be Mexico. And we know, we love you as if you were from Mexico. But I mean, at the end, it's Miguel. He's from
Yeah,
Mexico. He's shooting
for
from
sure.
Mexico. And I think the people really took that in. And I mean, we're loud. Mexicans would like to scream and be loud. So.
Luckily, I have a Mexican at home as well that I know how loud she can be. So.
So you were used to
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
And then you go into the finals with Nicolas, he was shooting really
Yeah,
good.
I know Nicolas. I've shot a couple times against him, and I knew I couldn't step off the gas because I know he would take advantage of it. So I just came there and I started just enjoying my shots. I just made good shots and I enjoyed my match, and that's the thing that I would like to take from then.
Yeah, so you completely changed your mindset and you were okay, now it's that's over.
Yeah.
We start from 0 and I have to shoot a 150. I basically have to shoot a 150.
Yeah, exactly, and that's just how I came into the final. I'm just going to make 15 good shots, and then if that happens, it doesn't matter if I win or lose. If I make 15 good shots, I'm satisfied.
And it was a very emotional win.
It was, because I came back from a really bad shot. So even I have my ups and downs in my career, and this was definitely an up and down in one day.
Yes. And same question that I did for Sara. I want to know, does it feel different? Does it feel the same? What was your best, which one do you? Do you prefer the first time you won or this one? You've won 4 times.
To me, it's been all been special. Like all of their things. Like in 2016, I came back from my target panic and won the first World Cup final. It took me a complete year to get rid of it, so that was like a really big accomplishment. And last year, I really felt proud of it as well because I had like podiums in all the World Cups, and even with that win in the World Cup final, I like secured that, and I was really proud of this. And I'm really proud of today because I just came back from something that was really bad, but like I still came back from it.
And also, you won 3 in a row, right?
Yeah,
Because
correct.
you won 19,
21
no.
because
Yes.
20 wasn't there.
Yes, because we didn't shoot in 2020, 21, and
This one.
20. So basically 3 in a row. Like, that's amazing.
3 in a row and closing with an excellent match.
Yes,
Congratulations.
thank you.
What's next, Sarah, for you? What's next after here?
So we have the Pan American Championships. We're looking to qualify as a team, me and Alejandra. We have this new mixed team, I don't know how to call it. So we are, Alejandra and me, we're shooting against the best teams in the continent to get our spot to the Pan American Games. So I'm really excited for that because I think we will shoot great matches, me and Alejandra.
Congrats. You say something really special, the Pan American Games for the next year. What do you expect for them?
So it's the first time that we can have more than one archer per category. So it will be amazing to be there with Alejandra, to win together as a team, and to repeat what we did in the last edition of the games.
And I think this was going to be very special because it is the first one where you have 2 archers, compound archers. What it means that a compound is growing. So I know how important that is for you and for us all, truly. But so it's gonna be very, very important one.
Yeah, it's really difficult to qualify because, for example, if you think of the mixed teams, we have Daphne and Maya, Alejandra and Sara, and in the men's side we also have, for example, Daniel Munoz and I don't know, Pablo Gomez or Jagdeep. So these teams are really tough, and qualifying will be really hard.
Well, good luck. The best of the luck for the next season, for the next competitions. And Mike, what's for you? You have to go to eat more tacos? or
Yeah, for
what?
sure. Like the
First
first thing,
tacos.
first thing I'm gonna do in a bit is gonna eat some tacos, definitely. But the next thing is gonna be for me is gonna be the Kings of Archery. It's an indoor tournament in the Netherlands. It's got about 2 weeks to prepare for my indoor setup, and that's gonna be like challenging. I'm gonna take a couple days off and then get back with a fresh mind into the next competition.
Well, well done. We hope you to get the greatest matches and going on with your successful career.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you very much to both. Linda,
Thank you.
we are here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mike, Linda, Sarah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Linda, what was the best moments on this competition?
Okay, so I have quite a few, but my favorite one was first Ella in her second match, when she didn't know if she won or not against Ale. And she told me she didn't know, and her coach told her like, no, I think that arrow is out, so just be ready. And she was ready, and then she won, and she just like jumped into her coach, and I think like that was very emotional. And the way she took it, like, I'm gonna be ready for my shoot off around. I'm not gonna go ahead and think that I won. I'm just gonna be prepared. So that's one of my favorite moments. Another one is Sarah, of course, winning. But I like looking very closely. And your last 2 arrows, so you shot your first one and it was a 10. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, but then before your second one, I think you were saying like, dos más, which is 2 more. 2 more 10s, because she was 2 points ahead, but you couldn't like let down, like, so you shot 10. And then in your last one, you were like, uno más.
Una más, una más.
Uno más, one more. And just the way you talk to yourself, and I don't know how loud you say that or if you just say it to yourself, but I could see your mouth, so that was one of my favorite moments as well. And another one, Mikey, just the way, like I told you, the way you came back from that semifinal against Mikey, to me shows me how big of an archer you are. So that was one of my favorite moments as well.
For me, one of my favorite moments was actually when Miguel Becerra won the first competitions, because it's emotional.
And he was so happy.
Yeah,
yes.
he was so happy. He comes with a really good season. He was managing to get here into the finals, and the competition, we know, struggling We saw him struggling in the beginning, but then he come up with good points, with good shots, and the end he comes against Mike. But Mike is Mike.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
Mike.
And I know Miguel also told me, and because he also had a really bad arrow in Medellin, he was so sad from it. And I told him back there, I said, Mike, Miguel, just leave that here, leave that arrow here, that one stays here, and move on. And I mean, I think he did, because he didn't stay there, and I think it was very special for him. He told me my goal was to win my first match, and I did, and I know his family was here and his friends, so I also think it was very special for him.
I want to ask something to you too. I'm not sure, it could be, because I know you are really focused on your match, but is something to surprise you in the matches? You saw some matches or not? You saw some surprises. What surprised to you?
I don't think I saw surprises, because I knew that the 4 Latin American girls were supposed to be in the top 5. The only thing that got me sad was that arrow in Alejandro's match. I knew it was a 9. So in my heart, I felt like, okay, she's shooting a shoot off, and the final is between Colombia, and I got really excited for a second, but it only lasts like 2 seconds. So.
And for you, Mike?
To be fair, not really anything special. Like most outcomes, like are very like what we predicted. Like Sarah against Ella, that was predicted kinda, because they're like 2 legends by themselves. So it's really awesome to see, and yeah, it was really nice.
What about you, Rene? What do you think it was a surprise?
For me, I have to say it, Jan. Yeah, it was a really nice surprise for me. He's an amazing guy. He's an amazing person, an amazing shooter. He stepped on the line with the best of the best, and he shot 150 in the final. That was amazing. I think he did really well.
Yes, I do think that was a surprise as well. I know how good of an archer he is, but he actually told me that every time he's been on the final, he's lost. So now he finally he won. Yes, and I mean, what a way to win with a 150. And I told him, like, you look so confident out there. The only bad arrow I saw was the 9 going into the shoot-off, and that was the only one.
Could be some secret, do you think?
Maybe.
Because Sarah could teach something to Jan.
I mean, I think that's an advantage if you ask me.
Yeah, I think so. Also for Mike.
Yes, both. With Gabby, yeah, Olympic medalist.
Both are really great archers. Congratulations, both.
Thank you.
And it's very amazing to have you here. So after you, we're gonna send you some footage so you can watch it. Thank you very much to being here. Thank you to everyone. See you in the next tomorrow for the recurve men's and women competition on Sunday on this archery show here in the beautiful Tlaxcala.